Kick-off at the King Power. Leicester straight into their stride at the summit this season, but Sunderland hope to show that they too can be contenders in the Championship. Both like to play on the front foot. This should be set up beautifully today. Tony Mowbray has promised that his side will try and play their normal game. It's well worked. Burstow is the target in the middle. Didn't quite come for him, but it will reach Jack Clark. And Hermansen is in the way. Smart stop. Of all the players Sunderland would have wanted on the end of the opportunity, Jack Clark chief amongst them, but he couldn't. And some good stuff though, Sunderland here, working away in behind. It fell invitingly for Clark. Hermansen had his angles right. This time it looks as if Dewsbury Hall will deliver directly from the corner kick. He does! And it's headed home by James Justin. Leicester City lead. Just like that. Justin on the end of the set piece. Over 2.5 years since he last scored in league football. Almost a year since his last goal for Leicester in the League Cup. But in a congested penalty area, he rose relatively unchallenged here to steer the header home. Nobody in red and white really seemed to track his run. Championship leaders into the lead already tonight. Won the ball back well here. Breaks for Dewsbury Hall. Looking for Mavadidi, who's able to get his shot away. He's unlucky. He really caught hold of that. Steffi Mavadidi so close to doubling the Leicester lead. So it came about after Sunderland were caught in possession inside their own half. Dewsbury Hall who played the pass. I think both goalkeeper and post from Mavadidi. Really unlucky not to make it 2-0. The better of Hume. There was just a touch from Patterson onto the post, I think. They are used to having much more of the possession in a game than they've had so far tonight. Sunderland certainly seeing plenty of it. Here's Clark. Referee lets it go because it does come the way of Jack Clark, despite the fact Bellingham went down. Clark gets his shot away. Hermansen couldn't hold it. And Ricardo Pereira goes safety first by conceding the corner. Couldn't take the chance there. Clark very much in the mood, given the goal-scoring form that he has been in of late. There was a deflection on that as well, which made it a bit more awkward for the goalkeeper. Fatawi. His first goal for the club, which he scored at Swansea on Saturday, had been coming and confidently predicted there would be more. There's Wout Faes. Cassidy in space, nods it down for Iheanacho! Off the post, back by Winks and blocked away. And Leicester strike the frame of the goal for the second time in this first half. And the second goal continues to elude them. We've seen why, we've seen evidence of it from both of them. Sunderland have been as good as their manager's word. They've been brave and playing their usual game, but they have rather needlessly surrendered possession here, invited the pressure on them. Mavadidi trying to take advantage, just over the head of Iheanacho. It will come for Cassidy, another super save from Patterson, who got his boot to the ball to keep it out. Fatawu then did well to return it. And Sunderland can breathe a collective sigh of relief as they get that one clear. Patterson will reach that ahead of Iheanacho, return it from whence it came. This one's going to come for Harry Winks. Time to look up to try and pick the pass. Cassidy again! And he's thwarted by Patterson again, who is having quite some night in the Sunderland goal. That is twice now in very quick succession. But he has prevented Cesare Casadei doubling the Leicester lead. It wasn't the cleanest of contacts from him this time, down into the ground. That was the earlier one. Good stop again from Patterson. He was taken quickly by Neil. There's a big look in the referee's direction as he went down, but nothing doing from Keith Stroud. Vididi came clear with it for Leicester. Casadei. He's covered good ground here, and he has options either side. Tries to find Iheanacho, and that was close. Another sight of goal for Kelechi Iheanacho. An hour in. Casadei heavily involved in attack for Leicester. A couple of chances of his own here. He played the pass. Iheanacho couldn't quite get the angle right. One touch to control it, and then tried to bend it into that far corner. Pereira will loft it back in, cut back, Casadei just not going in for him tonight. Again, he's the one on the end of the opportunity, too many in the way this time. And that's rather blatant by Ricardo Pereira, pulling back Roberts to prevent the counter-attack, and he would fully have expected the yellow card to come after that. It does mean that 3 of the Leicester back 4 are now on bookings. A player that Enzo Maresca said his skill set was superbly suited to how he wanted to play. It's been backed up by what we've seen so far, but Sunderland continue to give this a go. Come forward again here. It might break for Pritchard, who got to it just ahead of the goalkeeper, and Bar couldn't keep the shot down. It's over the bar from Abdullah Bar. And Tony Mowbray knows what an opening that was for his side, and we'll be wondering if they're going to get a better one. Good reactions here from Alex Pritchard. He did well to reach it. Trying to force a way through initially. Could yet come back from Rigg. There's Pritchard, everything ahead of him. It's misplaced though from Pritchard. A little fortunate to get it back, but no more time. Full time at King Power. And Leicester City march on at the summit of the Championship. 12 wins now from their first 13 fixtures. 8 victories on the bounce in the second tier. And Sunderland seen off by a solitary goal to nil. That goal coming early from James Justin, not on the field at the end, heading off down the tunnel for treatment after a nasty-looking injury late in the game. But for Anthony Patterson in the Sunderland goal, it might have been more. His team had plenty of possession and pressure tonight, but Patterson was the busier goalkeeper. 3 or 4 super saves. Maresca's team hit the post twice in the first half. Patterson got something on both of those and then kept out Cesare Casadei.